I Am Gurgaon. We are a group of citizens working together with the government and corporates towards making a better city for the future. It's been 15 years and counting. With 15 projects spread over 800 acres plus of natural spaces restored, we have planted nearly 300,000 native saplings with a 100% survival rate. Plus, we have created and restored multiple water bodies. We've made 15 kilometers of forest mobility corridors and manage 8 kilometers of stormwater drains to help save the city from flooding. We repurpose waste at a city-wide level, which also helps reducing our project costs by 30% and protects the city from drowning further in garbage. Our projects offer livelihoods for hundreds of workers, and our work has been recognized at many forums. The biggest thing for us is creating public spaces for people from all backgrounds. But in our excitement, we are jumping ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to the beginning. Our journey started with a mission to plant 1 million trees. Our first project was the Aravali Biodiversity Park, 380 acres of land ravaged by mining, rewilded painstakingly over 10 years with vegetation endemic to the Aravalis. Now a thriving forest with over 290 native species of plants that had vanished from this part of the Aravalis and 200 species of birds and animals. Recently, the IUCN declared this as the first OECM project in India, a big honor that puts it on the map internationally as a biodiversity hotspot. In Sikandarpur, degraded wasteland was rewilded, the water bodies cleaned, and the stormwater channel revived. Forgotten for years, a large pond here was clogged with hyacinth and phragmites and filled with the area's sewage. Access to it was blocked by years of waste dumped here. Over 500 tons of garbage was removed. Weeds were taken out and composted, sludge extracted, and native vegetation planted. A partner in this project was Surge. A 180-acre site called Aravali Nagar 1 had hundreds of truckloads of waste dumped over decades. One more natural space fractured by mining, overrun by Vilayati Kikar, and eaten into by encroachments. When it's ready, invasive species will have got weeded out and native vegetation will add to the desperately needed green cover for the city. We've created a seed bank and a nursery of native trees, shrubs and grasses, so we have a regular supply of saplings for our sites. The forests we have restored are natural spaces vital for the city. They're Gurgaon's green lungs and huge carbon sequestering zones. They help recharge groundwater and are habitats for wildlife. Importantly, they are community spaces where all citizens can connect with nature. In fact, our forest walks and plantation drives create awareness about the importance of forests and how vital natural spaces are for cities. With growing motorized traffic, safe spaces for pedestrians and cyclists was limited. Our work on forest mobility corridors started with the Chakarpur-Wazirabad Bandh. Rapid urbanization had led to massive waste dumping. The area was cleaned out to be a safe space for pedestrians and cyclists. A 3-kilometer stormwater channel alongside was cleared of sludge and plastic. Once the Badshapur Forest Corridor had a covered concretized stormwater drain with filthy surroundings. After 4 years of hard work, it's now a self-sustaining forest mobility corridor. With pedestrians and cyclists off the streets, motorized traffic should flow smoother and roads will get decongested. Another problem the city faces was on our radar: frequent flooding in the rains. Natural stormwater channels in the city are used to drain sewage. Often blocked and filled with the city's waste, they don't even have proper inlets for stormwater from the roads. Several kilometers of these channels have been cleaned at multiple locations. The Aravali Creek one at Sector 42 and 43. The Aravali Creek 4 at Sector 56. And at the Behrampur Band. Native vegetation planted on the slopes will prevent erosion. Wider drains from the surrounding roads will effectively channel stormwater into them. Rainwater percolation systems in them will help recharge groundwater. Wetlands in Ghata help absorb floodwaters and are home to a range of avian life. All our stormwater management and other projects have systems to clean out sewage naturally. Our work in cleaning and managing natural stormwater channels in the city is already showing results, with lower flooding in the areas around them. We are committed to a circular economy. Construction and demolition waste, discarded stone and metal, broken tiles, and a lot more go into creating seating, cycling tracks, pathways, and other structures in all our projects. Our recycling stations are one more step towards reducing garbage in Gurgaon. We've got RT2, and we've made a small foray into heritage conservation. We are now working on an ambitious project to unearth history at Badshahpur. A stepwell or Bauli built in 1905, buried under tons of waste, was about to be lost with a road to be made over it. Now the waste covering it will be removed and it will be restored to its former glory. One of our biggest challenges is to find funding to maintain all the spaces that we are creating to make our city a better place. Come, be a part of our mission. We need your support.